Hi everybody, Anna K. Morris here with a quick coaching video for you today. And as you can probably guess, I am going to talk about my favorite thing, which is journaling, because it's just one of the best tools. It's not the best, it is the best tool that I've ever had to help me move through my feelings and not like push them aside, not judge them, but actually like help me move through them, like have the feelings that I'm having and get to the other side. So I want to share a quick story with you. Recently I was super upset about something. Doesn't matter what, but like so upset that I found myself like feeling it physically in my body. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you're upset and you're like kind of shaking. It was like that for me. And what happened and what I was feeling felt really dramatic, right? Like the what happened and how I was feeling didn't seem to match up. And I knew that. I was like, I should not be this upset about that thing that happened. This doesn't, I'm sorry, let's take these off. These are dangling. I keep trying to wear them, but they're just not working for me. It's like the fifth time I've taken them off today. I think they just have to stay off. Anyway, so when I feel like I'm overreacting to the circumstance in my life, I get my journal out. Now, you all know I journal every day. I preach it, I teach it, I coach it, all the things, to journal every single morning for 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, 3 pages, longhand, handwritten. I think that makes a difference. And I had already journaled, like I actually didn't need a journaling session, like I'd already done my journaling in the morning, but I didn't want to feel how I was feeling. I was visiting my dad. I, was having a really good visit. I didn't want to have what was going on like negatively impact my visit with my dad and his girlfriend. And so I was like, I am gonna have to figure something out. And like, I don't think that like me doing a little bit of yoga is gonna like solve this. So I went to my pages, I went to my journal, and I started just writing about what I was upset about. Guys, I mean, I wrote so many profanities in the first 2 pages. Like it was like, F this, F that, da, 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 da. Like all the things like I never, ever, ever want. We're going to burn that journal for sure. Anyway, my point is I needed to like write all of the anger and frustration. And I did not stop until it started to like lessen its grip on me. Okay. And then I was able to get to this point when I journal, that's just like the source of all magic in journaling, is like when I start to be the witness to it, when I start to say like, well, what do you think you're actually so upset about? Like, because it's not really about that. What is it that this is the coaching. What is it that this situation reminds you of from your past? And there it was, clear as day, something way back in my family, way familiar. Exactly the way it was in my family was what was playing out in this situation. Exactly how it was. Exactly the pain and the hurt and the sadness and the alone, like all the things. Was right there. And as I wrote, I saw very clearly that I was having that old trauma play out in my life right now. And I was putting that like old family wound, that old thing that I have that sometimes runs the show. If I don't catch it, which I did, because I journal and because I picked up my journal in the middle of the day and was like, let this help. Let this save this situation. Let this give me some relief, right? Let me land all of this anger and fury and frustration and sadness and loneliness and all the things that I feel right now. Let me just put it somewhere because I can't hold it in my body right now. It's physically hurting me. let me just put it on these pages. And I did. And then I was like, wait, why do I feel like I felt this way before? And it's because I had. Because the reason that I was that upset had nothing to do with what was making me upset. It had everything to do with an old story that had been playing out in my life since I was born. And that is the power of journaling. It can help you to realize that you've got an old wound that you're acting out, and you do not need to bring that into your current everyday life. So I closed that third page. I breathed a huge sigh of relief, and I went out and I continued to have a really great visit with my dad and Christine. And that is why I think that journaling is the one tool that you need. And if you are interested in this at all, if you are curious, if you're journaling but you're not getting to what I'm talking about, I am launching a course. I will be launching it officially tomorrow. I think the sales page will be up Tuesday or Wednesday that you can register yourself. I've been calling it Journaling to Love Your Life, but I think I'm going to change it to The Power of Journaling. So if you're watching this video, I would love to hear, what's your vote? Is it The Power of Journaling, or is it Journaling to Love Your Life? You tell me. We're going to start January 8th. It's super affordable. It's $199. You can do more access with me for $399. So it's $199 or $399. If you want me talking to you every single week and helping you out, then it's a little bit more expensive. It's $399. So that's it. I'm so excited. And I have to tell you, like, I'm still a little bit awestruck by journaling that 15 years later, it's still just like pulling me out of the muck. Because here's the reality. There's always going to be something. I've had lots of clients ask me recently, like, so when are we ever done? And I'm like, we're never. You're going to find something else. But at least if you have this tool, you can help yourself get out of it. Because guess what? Guess who wasn't available yesterday? Like a coach or a therapist or whatever. And like, that's also expensive. And this one thing can literally like change what could have been a really bad visit, because I was bringing all my garbage into a visit with my dad into like just a really great time. Like, it was so good because I didn't bring all of my garbage into the rest of the afternoon. I just handled it. Okay. I love you. If you're curious, I don't even know. I'm honestly just amazed at the power of journaling. So I'd love to have you help me name it. And yeah, if you want information or anything like that, you can just send me a comment below. Okay. I love you. Bye.